which is the best martial art in the world? I'm going to give you guys a real, simple, real answer, not beating around the bush, none of this shit. Real answer, not what you guys will get. You guys won't get this kind of content anywhere else. So, here is the reality. Is there really a best martial arts in the world? What do you guys think? Is it boxing? Is it kickboxing? Is it taekwondo? Is it wrestling? MMA? What could it possibly be, right? Or does it maybe depend on the situation? Does it? Does it depend on the situation? Really? Okay. Well, in this video, I will break down the truth behind the debate from real world experience, not no movie, fantasy. After decades of martial arts, street situations, and combat training, here's what actually matters when people ask, what is the best martial art? The answer might surprise you. Best martial arts, best martial arts in the world, like, MMA versus boxing, boxing versus MMA, taekwondo versus boxing, street fight, best self defense, martial arts, street fighting training, combat sports breakdown, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, you guys want to, first of all, you want to train smart, you want to stay sharp, and watch your six. So, train hard and smart and watch your six. All right. So, that said, um, what I'm gonna tell you guys right now is very simple, all right? And I actually tried to pin this in the comment. I'm gonna see if it's actually in there. It's not in there. I'm gonna try to pin it again now. I'm gonna try to react. Boom, boom. It won't for some reason. Let me see. Um, let's see. I think I have too many characters in there. Yup. So here it is. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. All right. This here below. So I commented. You guys see the comment below? That is the best martial art. And it's not only the martial art, that is what you should be working on if you don't know how to fight. See? It's in the comment below. So if you guys read the comments, you guys will see what the best martial art is. Not only that, I'll break it down to one, two, three, four moves. Four moves you should be working. I should make a new video called The Only Four Moves You Should Be Training. Now, should it literally be the only four moves you should be training? No. But this is like really what you should be training the most. Like your training should be based on the combinations that are pinned down below. So, uh, jab, cross, hook, low kick. I forgot the hook. I put the hook in there. Let me see. Boom. Um, let me see. So if you guys get good at this, you'll be better than 99% of people in the world at fighting. So it's jab, cross, left, hook. Give me a second, guys. Hard to type with one hand like this while holding both phones. Okay. So here we go. This is what you guys want to do. All right. So basically, the best martial art in the world. And why is it the best? When you think of the best, what you got to think of? You got to think of a few things, all right? One of the main things you got to think of is it effective for the street? Is it pressure tested? Are you actually learning how to take and give real shots? Taking and giving is super important in fighting. Anyone who tells you otherwise is being stupid and is not being very realistic. So these are the few things. can you take? Can you give? Do you know how to catch punches and the main effective kick, which is the low kick? You learn how to throw those and catch those. Then after that, uh, there's more stuff you could learn, of course, but the main thing is this: anyone can get good at the Dutch kickboxing combinations. So, what am I saying here? I'm saying that Dutch kickboxing is the most effective martial arts in the world. No doubt about it. If you don't know what Dutch kickboxing is or Dutch Muay Thai, then you're stupid and you've been living under the rocks when it comes to actual real fighting. If you're dumb enough that you still debate Shaolin monks, kung fu, ninjas, Big Mama's house, uh, if you still are thinking maybe that you're super smart because you don't believe in those anymore, but now you think Brazilian Jiu Jitsu is the answer to all your problems, or you think Muay Thai, just regular Muay Thai, is the best thing. No, it is Dutch kickboxing. Dutch kickboxing is going to be the most simple, quickest answer to you learning how to fight in real life. Period. You can research this shit, man. Look up a video called "Why Dutch Kickboxing Dominates." Look that one up. So it's based on boxing shots that end with a devastating kick. That's what it's based on. And you want to drill this and then you want to spar after. So just look at the strategy of how to train Dutch kickboxing. And if you have the money and the time and a pair of balls and you really want to learn this stuff, you will come here where I'm at in Holland and you will do it here. You will train here, you will drill here, and you will spar here. If you really want to be really good at fighting, fast within a matter of months, like between 3 to 6 months time maximum, that you can that within. See, the thing about Dutch kickboxing, you come and train here at a real gym with real fighters. Within 3 to 6 months maximum, if you can handle the training, you'll be able to beat up 99% of people on the planet. You'll be able to defend yourself against 99% of people in a fight with no weapons. I'm not talking about weapons here. I'm talking about like actual fighting. The question is which martial arts is the best in the world. Now, if you're gonna talk for actual real fighting, I would say you go take Kali. Kali is a stick and knife fighting. Learn how to use a weapon, carry it with you. And the most important thing, number one, is to be aware of your surroundings at all times. And I don't mean paranoid, but at all times. I do this. I practice what I preach. I don't just bullshit. I watch my back all the time. I'm always carrying a weapon. And I do the drilling and the sparring. And I have a fourth degree black belt in Taekwondo and a fourth degree black belt in Hapkido. And I've been doing martial arts since I was 4. I've been a bouncer in 3 countries. I've been in so many freaking street fights, I lost count. If you haven't seen my YouTube music video or my trailer, I suggest you look it up. Called "Watch Your Six" El Duro music video. I have several videos out. I have one with images and videos. I have one where it's just a song, and yeah, I have all the evidence to prove my claims. I don't just fuck around. I don't bullshit. I am the real deal, and I am the leading channel on YouTube when it comes to martial arts, street fighting, kicking, stretching, flexibility, movie kicks, etc. All right, and I don't just talk the talk; I walk the walk. And yeah, Dutch kickboxing is by far the most effective martial art in the world. Like, there's nothing else that even gets close to it. That's how much better it is than everything else that's out there. And anybody that tries to tell you otherwise is living in la la land. They don't know what they're talking about. I'll debate anybody with this. I'm gonna put the phone down now, and yeah, if you have anything to say, just hit me up in the comments below. Let me see. Ooh, a little bit more in this direction. I need to turn the phone. Otherwise, you guys don't really see me. And it's still not good. So a little bit more this way. All right. So I will be now debating anyone who wants to debate me on this topic. I'm all ears. I said what I had to say. If you're tuning in late And I suggest you simply just rewind the video. Question: what if I don't want to defend? Instead, I want to attack. Well, the same answer applies, man. I didn't say best self-defense martial art, did I? I said best martial art in the world. So I didn't say defense. Did that? I'm not here to debate defense. I'm here to say what's the best martial art for fighting. Fighting, obviously, if you're good at fighting, obviously you're good at defending yourself. It's just common sense. You have all just no awkward than you stupid clowns talk. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Say all you want. Yeah, whatever, dude. Anybody want to debate something with a little bit of intelligence instead of Lake and Yesir who doesn't know what the hell he's talking about? This topic is nice to have because there really is only one martial art like Dutch kickboxing. So I'll debate and take a Pepsi Cola challenge or spar anybody who claims they'll do another martial art that they think will work better. Like, come on with your boxing, come on with your Muay Thai. Don't do Dutch kickboxing though. Only do what you know, and then go against the Dutch kickboxer and see what happens. This has been proven over and over again. Dutch kickboxers have already way surpassed the Thai boxers. And it's not like this happened yesterday. It's not like this is new news. Van Damme knew better when he made Kickboxer. Kickboxer should have been shot in Holland, not in Thailand. The Dutch were already the best at kickboxing back when Kickboxer was made. So the fact that Kickboxer takes place in Thailand, listen to me, Van Damme, it's fucking stupid, and you know it here. You should have made it like a Dutch kickboxing movie, and you should have maybe tried to play the Dutch character instead. But what did you do instead? You went down to Biner Nipland, Thailand, and you went there to like what? Oh, it's all exotic, right? Asian, keep it Asian, and then all the breathing exercises. And if you guys notice what he's doing, what Van Damme's doing in Kickboxer, isn't even really fucking Muay Thai, man. He's doing the same shit that he did in Bloodsport, and it's supposed to be called Kickboxer. The movie's stupid. That's all I'm saying. How you be Bruce Lee? Man, the comments. So I'm just gonna edit my videos now, and if anybody has anything intelligent to say, I will read you guys in the chat. Jesus Christ. So is a kick in a fight because after the guy backs off a bit from punching, you can finish him off? So is a kick in a fight because after the guy backs off from a bit of punching, you can finish him off? In some cases, yes. Whether you connect or not, man, that low kick is very effective. The low kick is effective a lot, even if you don't throw punches. But if I'm standing like this and I look at your leg and I throw a low kick, you're gonna expect it. But if I'm standing like this, I throw a jab, I blank you, I'm looking at your face, and then I throw a low kick without looking down, like I'll just go bum bum. You're not gonna see that shit coming, dude. Most people don't see that coming. You will see it coming if I look down. That's another mistake people make when they Dutch drill. They'll go jab, cross, hook, and then they will take too long between the hook and the low kick. That's one mistake. You gotta put pressure. make the other person stand on that other leg, then you kick that other leg. If you do the hook and then you come back and you wait, you took too long. So you want to put pressure while you're pushing with the hook. You want to already start throwing the kick. Now, that said, also the kick is too high in most cases. People drill it and they kick the low kick too high. You gotta kick slightly above the knee, like right. That's where you want to aim. A lot of people aim like in the middle and they end up kicking somewhere in the hip. So you want to hit with this one, put pressure. They stand on the other leg and immediately kick the other leg like right above the kneecap. And it doesn't matter if you kick with your foot or your shin, as long as you kick and you connect above the kneecap right when you're connecting this punch. All right. And it doesn't matter if you hit like this, if you hit like this, if you hit with your open hand, as long as you're pushing that person in that direction so you can get that low kick in. That is one of the most effective, if not the number one most effective move in fighting, in striking, in kickboxing, in MMA. You name it, man. You name it. Like it's simple and it's effective. Anyone can do it. That's the main thing about this martial art. Anyone can do it as long as you can take the training, as long as you don't break your legs, of course, and as long as you don't bitch out and don't come back. If of course if you take the training, oh it hurts too much, my leg is bruised, and you can't take the training, you can't take the sparring, then of course this is not for you, and you're never gonna be good at fighting. Period. This shit's not for everybody. Anyone can do it, but not everybody's gonna be able to do it. If that makes sense. Physically, anyone can actually do it. It's more of a mental thing. Can your mind handle it? Because if you get good at Dutch kickboxing, it doesn't even you can be good at Dutch kickboxing without even having speed. Without really being fast, you can still be good at fighting if you know how to do Dutch kickboxing because many moves are used with just your body weight. You just gotta know how to use your body weight and then you can still generate power. Not as much as someone who's fast, but you can still do it. How you doing, baby? Isn't that beautiful? You just finished your sentence and then a beautiful woman walks in. What's up? Is that for me?
No, it's for me.
Okay, good. Are you in trouble? Is the Justice Department looking for you?
Yeah.
Are
No,
you gonna
it's
be the next one on probation and getting arrested? What you do now? What you do now, man?
betalingsregeling.
Oh, you're gonna pay your little fine
Yeah.
for dropping me off in the centrum.
Yeah.
How much is that again?
199 euros.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I bet you they saw it was me and they saw where I went and came back and they're like, yeah, gewoon geef. Fuck hun. I'll bet you that's what happened.
Yeah.
They just don't like me, man. I get discriminated against in this country, man. It's karma for all the discrimination I did in Mexico, bro. I'm kidding, guys. I'm just making jokes. Am I? Yeah.
So, you're all snottery and stuff, or?
Oh, you heard?
Yeah.
Can you hear it when I talk?
Not now. No, only in the voice message.
Well, I'm like not really there. I'm like in between. You know, I can feel it. I need to eat and I need to sleep.
I will make you a very, very good um, smoothie with a lot of antioxidants and vitamin C.
Ooh, that sounds really good. Okay, can you record me real quick? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate. Here. Yes, you do want to go in a straight line in the sense that well, first of all, let's break down the stance. Okay, the Dutch kickboxing stance is gonna be here. You want to close your fist real well. So first of all, how do you close your fist? Some of you may not even know this. You don't want to do this or this. Okay, for street fighting that is. You want to make a fist like this. Look here. You want to make a fist here, here, and then here. In case you guys don't know how to do the first part, look up online how to sign go F your mom in Mexico, and it's exactly how you want to start your hand sign. You want to start it like go F your mom, like that. This means go F your mom in Mexico. So from go F your mom, you want to close this part here, and then your thumb wants to, you want to put it under this part because you're gonna connect with this. So this wants to, you want this to be here. Now next thing, you want to connect with these two bones, the big bones, these two, not these two, these two. You want to punch in a straight line like this. Okay, that's the first thing. So you want to do the same thing I just explained with this hand. You want to do with the left hand. So both hands are here. Next, you want to look at my. Can you get my eyes in build? You can come close if you want. You want to keep your fingers like I said here, right there. Okay. You want to put this part of your knuckle, so not your fist, the knuckle part, this part, right near your not your temple, right below your temple, right on your how do you call it? You want to touch
Cheeks.
your cheekbones.
Cheekbone.
Okay, you want to touch your cheekbones, and back up a little bit. Now you want to look at the elbow, just the upper body, not the legs. Now look at the elbows. The elbows, you don't want to put them here. Boxers will do this. They will relax their hands like that. You don't want to do that in a street fight. You know that bullshit Michael J. White said, boxers dominate street fight. No, it's bullshit. Fuck you, Michael J. White. Dutch kickboxers dominate street fighting, not boxers. We'll go fuck up a boxer any time of the week. Bring Mike Tyson here, street fight me. Mike Tyson, kickbox me. Any boxer. AJ even, the guy that beat Jake Paul. Come to Holland, Dutch kickbox me, bro. I will fuck that guy up too in a kickboxing fight. Let me use my legs and I will fuck all those guys up. Any boxer. Canelo too, I'll fuck Canelo up. The point is, in kickboxing, I'm not saying in boxing, I'm not stupid, I know they'll fuck me up in boxing. I'm not a boxer, I'm a kickboxer and street fighter. That's why I'm giving you guys this advice. So from here, you don't want to keep it like a boxer, you want to bring your elbows, out. Why? Because other people might kick you. So yeah, should you worry about liver shots? Yeah, but you can always do this, or just back, or just block here. You can always bring the elbows back down. So you do want to have sort of like a more tense stance than a boxer. A boxer is more relaxed. Taekwondo person is more relaxed. I would know. I've trained Taekwondo. I've trained boxing. But in kickboxing, in a street fight, you want to be a little bit more tense here because you might have to take kicks or punches here. But you can always just do this. You can always just cover up. Now, next thing, your legs. You don't want to have a stance like a Muay Thai fighter where you're doing this. Because if someone is doing MMA or takedowns, they can easily pick you up. So you don't want to worry too much about checking. Dutch kickboxing, what we do is we condition the fucking leg so we don't have to worry about checking all the time. We just take it. So you shouldn't worry about taking low kicks. You should condition your leg enough so that you can take that shit. So from here, you don't worry about getting kicked. You worry about connecting punches and kicking them, all right? So the basic combo you want to do, also both feet on the ground, okay? You want to keep the front foot a little bit straight, the back foot not completely sideways in a 45-degree angle. So back foot in a 45-degree angle, front foot straight, drop your knees. Again, here, hands here. Can you go up a little bit more? And then next thing, your neck. You don't want to be here. You don't want to do the, hey, Abato, what's up? No. You want to bring your chin down, cover your neck. Here. Important that you cover your neck. All right? So now you have your stance. Next. You want to throw the jab, and yes, everything is in a straight line. You want to throw your jab. Notice how I'm going from outer range to in range with my feet. My foot is creating the range. So you want to step with your punches. Bum. Bum. First the jab, right? Then next, jab, low kick. Look straight, don't look down. Jab, low kick. See how my hands coming back? Jab, low kick. Next, jab, cross. Jab, cross. Next, jab, cross, kick to the liver. One more time. Jab, cross, kick to the liver. So when you're here, from this position, you're in a perfect position to kick the liver and back your face up. See how I'm now, you see how I'm covering up here? Bum, okay? Lastly, jab, cross, hook, okay? Jab, cross, hook. From the hook, this is the last one, the one I tagged below. You're working your way up to this. This is where you finally want to be at. Jab, cross, hook, and then the low kick without looking down. Boom, okay? One more time. Look at me. Look straight here. Okay, that's what it looks like if you're getting hit. So maybe one more time. I'm gonna do all the combos with the kicks now. Okay, so watch. Jab, low kick. Jab, cross, liver shot. Notice how when you're getting kicked, my hand is in your face. Jab, cross, hook. With this hook, I'm either hitting you in the face, or you're blocking, or you're backing up. But either way, if I miss, if I connect, if you back up, if you block, I'm throwing that leg kick. And I'm probably gonna connect it. Okay? One more time. Bam, 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 bam. Okay? And you wanna drill this going forward. You don't wanna drill this stationary. You don't wanna be here. You can do that to get the hang of the hands. You can do that for a little while for like the shadow boxing. But once you start drilling, you want to move forward. Watch. I'm going to start here and I'm going to end up over there. Where the table is. Okay, so yeah, back up. So show the distance on the floor. Show your feet. Okay, so it's kind of like a big distance. Okay, now watch. And I'm almost hitting her. So you see how much distance I covered. You want to rush them. You're not necessarily going to finish all of the shots. If you catch them good with this one, you might daze them and knock them out with the second shot. But they might block this one and you might hit him with that one. Or the other way, you might hit him with that one, but they might block that one. That's why you have to hook. Regardless which one you hit or not, or if you block both, you got the hook coming. And then you go for the low kick. And then they're fucked most of the time. And I'll be honest, I've used this a lot in fighting. But in street fighting, usually I keep it simple. I'll just go for the hook and the low kick, or the hook and the high kick, or I'll slap you and then I'll low kick you, or I'll go for the straight cross and then the liver shot. Like in a street fight, I don't tend to do the 1, 2, and then. I'll just go bum, 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 or even better yet, I'll just go for a Superman punch, boom, and just knock you out with one shot. Or if you're really big and you're coming at me, I'll just wheel kick you. But I don't recommend wheel kick for everybody. That's my best move. I can fuck anybody up with a wheel kick, but most people can't do that. Just like most people can't do the splits. This is genetically gifted shit together with hard work. Ba ba ba. That's it. I don't know what else to say. Just keeping it 1,000 and a million with you guys. Woo, that was a workout. Now I'm hot.
You are always hot.
One more time, what'd you say?
You are always hot.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're always hot too.
Thank you. Shall I go to that store for you? Or you want to go for yourself later?
You mag wel. Are you gonna go sowieso out the door now or what?
Yeah, I have to do some groceries, but not.
Then how long do you want to leave?
When you want.
Well, I want to stream a little longer, and I can go, or you can go. Either way is fine with me. I can do either one.
Then would you also like to go with me to the groceries then? Or,
Yeah, then I'll go with you to do the groceries, of course. I don't like you going alone. Man, I gotta record this. When do I ever let you go to the groceries alone? If I'm here, do you ever go alone?
No. Almost never.
Now done. Only if I'm sleeping and you leave without telling me.
Yeah, but you're like snoring.
I know.
So maybe you don't want to go out.
Yeah, maybe I don't, but I'll go.
Okay.
But only if you want to wait a little bit because
Yeah, I don't have to.
I need 30 minutes at least.
Ik heb geen haast.
Okay. That means I'm not in a hurry in Dutch.
I will go make some smoothies now, yeah?
Thank you. Boom. Oh yeah, and for those of you tuning in or you two tuning in, if you want to see me prove what I'm saying, just go watch my music video. My trailer and my music video, you'll see me knocking people out, man. Using the stuff I'm saying right now. Guys, like the videos, 10 of you in here and only 2 likes. So make sure you guys like the video, comment, and ask me anything you want. Cool, gonna try it out. Last time I was in a fight, I didn't manage to finish the guy quickly enough. His friend ran and punched me in the side of my head, and they overpowered me. They hit you in the head. Damn, dude, that sucks. That's another thing about fighting, man. Fighting is never fair. Fighting, there's always gonna be multiple people. This is why Brazilian Jiu Jitsu doesn't work in a real fight. Because think about this. How long does it take for a guy to do a lock on the ground? 10, 20, 30 seconds at best if they're good. Maybe even longer, like a minute. How long does it take for me to knock you out? Pop, pop, pop. Like a second, 2, 3 seconds at best. Another thing, keep in mind, if your jiu-jitsu guy is busy with this arm, let's say the jiu-jitsu guy knows some boxing, I throw my shots, he grabs my arm, he takes me to the ground. He's doing something on my arm. I'm not able, hypothetically speaking, I'm not able to do anything, but he's busy with both arms with this hand. And I have this in my other hand. What do you think is gonna happen to him? My keys are here. This is my girlfriend's name. Okay, so if I have this knife right here, right, and I start stabbing you, how is that a good night out? How is that the best martial arts in the world? If you're grabbing this arm, I can just use this and get a weapon. And not just this, it could be a stick, it could be my YouTube mug, butts, and I'll just slam it in your head while you're busy with this hand. Dude, it could be a kick. You're busy trying to lock me up here. I kick you. I sock you with this hand. But either way, and same thing goes if you're doing a leg lock. If you have the other hand available, what are you gonna do about it? There's a video of a jiu-jitsu guy getting shot because he's trying to fight a guy that has a gun. The guy has a helmet and a gun, like this. Like the guy literally has a gun here, like that, and the helmet here. And he's hitting him with the helmet and telling him to back up. And the jiu-jitsu guy is like keen on grabbing him and taking him to the ground. The guy with the gun ended up shooting him. This was in Brazil, and the guy was a black belt in jiu-jitsu. You guys can look this video up. I made a video about this. There's a video that Jesse did, why Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu doesn't work in the streets. Jesse from Mexican Martial Arts. Another good video. I've used a little bit of his footage for my own video. But it's like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the biggest lie ever. That's the answer to all your problems for like the street of martial arts training. It was a big propaganda campaign. The first UFC was rigged. Royce Gracie won all those fights because the tournament was set up for him to win. Think about this. You guys ever notice that the very first UFC fight was a Dutch guy, huh? Against a sumo wrestler. The Dutch guy beat the fuck out of the sumo wrestler. You guys saw that? Yeah, Royce Gracie beat the Dutch guy, but that doesn't mean that Royce Gracie would have beat the sumo wrestler. That's what you guys get mixed up about fighting. Just because A beat B doesn't mean that A is going to beat C. Does that make sense to you guys? For example, right? Royce Gracie was able to take the Dutch fighter to the ground because the Dutch fighter was tall but not so heavy that you cannot take him to the ground with the weight that Royce Gracie has. When you're Royce Gracie's weight and you're trying to take down a sumo wrestler of the weight of the guy that the Dutch fighter knocked out, it's goddamn nearly impossible for Royce Gracie to win that fight. That's why they got rid of that sumo wrestler. They put him right away against a fighter that they knew we would lose to, which was that Dutch fighter. They knew that sumo wrestler would lose against a Dutch fighter, and they knew that Royce Gracie had a better chance of beating the Dutch fighter than the wrestler. So the entire tournament was fixed for Royce Gracie to win this shit. So the fact that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the most effective martial arts in the world is just plain out BS. It's not true. It's just something that stupid people believe. And you know, what can I say? The point is, dude, like carry something with you, something that's legal, okay? Like the knife I just showed is legal here. It's not a stiletto. It's not a quick like a one with a button. It's not a butterfly knife. It's not that big. It maybe look big because I put it close to the camera, but it's really not that big. This knife, you know. So make sure that you get something that's legal where you're at. You know, if you guys see, yeah, this knife is not that big. See, it's like not even that long. So, but make sure you have something with you that you're allowed to carry, like a stick, pepper spray, whatever. In some cases, you are allowed to carry firearms. Like if you're like in Texas, some places in the United States, I have a lot of American followers. So if you're able to somehow get a weapon for your self defense, that's the best thing for self defense. If you're gonna learn to fight, learn to fight for just in case you need to use your body, just in case you're in a situation one day where you don't have a weapon with you. You go to a club and they search and you can't carry a gun in there with you or a knife, So there you might get into a fight with no weapons. But then, of course, there you can also find a bottle, you can find a chair. There's many things in the clubs that you can use as weapons, guys. I would know, but there's always something you could improvise with. There is, yeah, just know that a lot of times it's, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's about it. That's all I can say for now when it comes to this. If you have any questions, guys, just ask. Yep, agree. BJJ is overrated. Yes, for sure, overrated, man. No doubt. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, just ask. And I'm open for debate. I'll debate anybody about this topic. Dutch kickboxing is the best martial art in the world. I'll take a Pepsi Cola challenge with anybody when it comes to this topic. So, yeah. BJJ doesn't work. I just watched the movie The Smashing Machine on MMA Valetudo UFC champion Mark Kerk. Okay. Turn this a little bit more this way. Is Krav Maga really as ineffective as you say? Don't they use it in life or death situation with weapons versus terrorists? You believe that? Have you ever seen them use it? Dude, there's a video of a bunch of hooligans that came to Holland that were like all of them were in the army over there, and they all got beat up by a bunch of dudes here in Holland on the street, man. Look up the video, man. It's there's not any evidence of them ever using it effectively. And if you have martial arts eyes, you've seen fighting. Like I've seen fighting, I've seen real violence, I've seen the way they train. That shit doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. And think about this, right? I don't know why people have this stupid idea that soldiers fight. Bro, bouncers fight. We're fighting all the time because there's no weapons allowed in the club, bro. We're always outnumbered. We're always fighting people. If you want to know what works in fighting, ask us, ask bouncers. Particularly ask bouncers who know martial arts, like me. All right? Soldiers don't know how to fight, man. They get 3 months training. You think like with that they're gonna beat up any real fighter? Then how come there's no Krav Maga UFC champions? How come there's no Krav Maga kickboxing champions? How come there's no Krav Maga champions in anything? It's because that's just bullshit. It doesn't work, man. It can kind of work against someone who can't fight at all, but it's bullshit. Most of that stuff's bullshit. It's not gonna work in a real fight, man. It's like swimming. Martial arts and fighting is like swimming. Krav Maga is like an instructor who tells you, "Hey, I'm gonna teach you guys how to swim. You ready? I'm Krav Maga. I'm gonna teach you guys how to fight and swim. I'm gonna lay down right here, and I'm gonna do this. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this." And you're gonna kick with your legs back that way. But we're not gonna get in the water, guys. No, we're not gonna get in the water. We don't need to get in the water to learn how to swim. No, we do not need to do that. If you learn how to do this right here outside of the water, if you ever fall into the ocean and there's sharks and there's big waves, you will survive it just by swimming the way I'm telling you right now. That's the equivalence of you believing fucking Krav Maga works, bro. Don't be stupid. Fighting is more difficult than swimming. Get that through your head. Fighting is more difficult than swimming. So you thinking a Krav Maga instructor is gonna save you? That's like you thinking that you're gonna learn how to swim without ever jumping in the water once in your life. It's stupid, bro. It's retarded. Like your chances of surviving a session without ever swimming is higher than you surviving an attack with only knowing Krav Maga. That's the real reality about Krav Maga. And any military martial arts, it doesn't work, man. It's bullshit. If they're not fighting, if they're not sparring, if they're not taking shots to the head, if they're not conditioning their body to take impacts, and they're, you know how tiring fighting is? You know how difficult it is to be fast? You know how much it hurts to get low kicked? A person that knows how to take a low kick and give a low kick is always going to have an advantage over other people. A Dutch fighter that can take shots, give shots, knows how to throw low kick, give a low kick is going to destroy most people in a fight. That's just the sad reality. Any Krav Maga fighter, dude. I made a video where I challenged the entire IDF army to fight because I know I can beat them. It has nothing to do with anti-Semitism or nothing like that. Okay, I actually have yeah, I actually have one of my relatives, great grandparents, was actually found in a dumpster here in the Second World War, the First World War, whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is, this is not a anti-Semitic or anything like this. I'm just talking about fighting, and Krav Maga is not an effective martial art. It just isn't. All right, it's bullshit. Look at how many real Dutch fighters exist that have beaten the best of the best. How many Krav Maga fighters have beaten anyone? Yeah, this many, zero. That's all I gotta say on that. Yeah. So, okay, good. I hope I answer most people's questions when it comes to this. I think this video I think I said everything I had to say. If anybody has any questions, just ask, and if not, I'm gonna end the stream soon. So, ask me whatever now before I bounce. Do you know Benny the Jet Urquidez, international kickboxing champion, who was just inducted in the Martial Arts Hall of Fame, bro? Martial Arts Hall of Fame is bullshit. Okay? Alan Goldberg, the Martial Arts Hall of Fame guy, threatened me. Okay? He tried to bribe me into not challenging Michael J. White. He tried to bribe me into not talking about all his movie people because I challenged like everybody. I challenged Van Damme, his son, Michael J. White, Scott Adkins, and his mother. Everybody. I challenged everybody who's in movies, bro. And I outkicked everyone who's in movies because I can outperform them, I can outkick them, I can outfight them, and I can outballs them because I've been in real fights. I've used this shit. I'm the real deal. They're not. They're fucking actors. So he tried to bribe me into shutting up by trying to tell me and Viking Samurai, it worked with Viking Samurai, didn't work with me, that we were not going to be in movies if we kept going after them. Like, I give a fuck about being in their stupid movies and getting my ass kicked by someone like Michael J. White or Scott Adkins. You couldn't pay me enough to do this. If you right now told me, hey, we'll give you $1 million to lose a fight against Michael J. White, I wouldn't do it. You cannot pay me enough to lose any fights. There's no images of me losing a fight in anything, anywhere. It doesn't exist. The fights that I did lose when I was learning to fight was a long time ago, and they were not recorded. I was a kid. All right, so there's no images of me losing any fights. They don't exist, and they're not gonna exist unless someone kicks my ass for real. All right, and as far as movies, I'm already writing movies, and they're based on my real fights, on my arrests, my real fights, my real experience. It's not bullshit movie. There's arrest records of me doing this shit. The first movie I'm gonna make is about me literally knocking out 3 people, getting arrested for it, and getting 160 hours of community service instead of jail time because I hid out for 5 years. That's the first story, okay? It's me. It's real. It's not no bullshit, okay? So that said, it's a real story. I don't even have to like make up a story. I have my real life story. I was a real life bouncer. I knocked out so many people I lost count. So it's like, yeah, Benny the Jet Urquidez, your point is Martial Arts Hall of Fame. It doesn't mean shit, the Martial Arts Hall of Fame. And Benny Urquidez should be ashamed of himself to be mixed up with those people, bro. And yeah, Benny the Jet Urquidez was a real fighter. Yes, he was undefeated. Yes, he has real skill, but he's not at the level of Dutch kickboxers. There is not one American kickboxer, not Don the Dragon Wilson, not Benny the Shit Urquidez, or anyone who's at the level of the Dutch kickboxers here. Okay? Like American kickboxing is bullshit. The top level in kickboxing is K1. and that's it. If you didn't fight in K1, you really didn't do shit. All right, all the other organizations below K1 don't mean anything. Benny Urquidez's belts, Don the Dragon's belt is like saying they were champions in FC Championship and not the UFC, or any other organization you want to think of, MMA organization that's way below the UFC. That's the equivalence of their belts in kickboxing. The highest honor is K1, eliminatory tournaments, the ones that Ernesto Hoost won, Crow Cop, Peter Arts, Andy Hugh. Those tournaments were eliminatory tournaments. What does that mean? That means that it's like a real life blood sport shit, bro. They fight multiple times that same night, and then there's one champion. That bulls, and then like full contact. Not no stupid rules about not going hard, about not hitting with the shin, about having to kick with the foot pad and shit. Like, dude, like there's levels to this shit, man. Benny Urquidez is a bunch of bullshit, bro. Anyone in the Martial Arts Hall of Fame, I think a Pepsi Cola challenge with any of those guys. I'll fight any of those guys there. Dude, I challenge, for example, Michael J. White and Van Damme and Vicky Summer to fight me all three at the same time, 3-on-1. Like, I'll fight two of these people against me. I said it before. I'll fight Scott Atkins and Michael J. White at the same time with no rules. Let them fucking come and attack me, both of those guys. See what happens. I will put both of them away, bro. And it won't even take me that long either. So, and if they did beat me, I wouldn't give a fuck because I've learned the art of dying. I don't care. I'll fight anybody. I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to lose. That's why I don't. Like, I really don't care, guys. You guys have no idea. So, but they don't want any. I've made many videos on them. They all hide. They don't want me making videos on them. Martial Arts Hall of Fame, Adel Goldberg threatened me when he saw that I didn't play ball. He saw that I didn't give a fuck about being in their movies. When he saw that his threats didn't work, he tried to threaten me by trolling and having people telling me that he's a very dangerous man, that he's got people all over the world, that he can have anyone touch anyone. I'm like, bro, I have a line stretching from the criminal in Steenwijk, a real criminal, Hans Zanoff, who I beat up. He was mixed up with a narco who was a president in Suriname. The president of Suriname comes from the same town I come from in Holland. And his best friend was like one of Europe's biggest drug dealers. I beat him up at the coffee shop, all right? They were threatening that they were going to get me. They never did shit. And before that, the cartel people from the Zetas in Mexico were threatening they were going to get me. They never got me. And if they did, I wouldn't give a fuck. I even said, dude, get in line. Get behind me. I got a line that stretches from here, Holland, all the way to Mexico, bro. Get in line if you want to get me, because I don't give a shit, Mr. Alan Goldberg. You can have anyone touch. Come and get me. You're going to have to, like, really do this to me because there's no other way I'm shutting up. So, dude, those people, Alan Goldberg, Martial Arts Hall of Fame, Alan Goldberg prides himself by thinking he's some kind of gangster. He's not. There's an article on Alan Goldberg. I will read it to you. I will find it right here. Let me see. I have to go out of here. It's an article about Alan Goldberg. He's the owner of the Martial Arts Hall of Fakes. That's what I call it, the Martial Arts Hall of Fakes. Let me see. Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Okay, here we go. Are you ready to find out the truth about Martial Arts Hall of Fakes? Here we go. All right. Here we go. I will read this out. Okay. The Frank Report. You guys see that? From fakes to Fox Thrones, Martial Arts Hall of Fame, nonsense goes royal. Here's the article, all right? Okay. The article reported that Martial Arts Hall of Fame are plentiful and inductees not need fighting skills. They need the money for a scroll or trophy, usually from $80 to $300. Right? Look. All right? You can pay for this shit. You can get a Martial Arts Hall of Fame yourself if you pay this money, bro. You can make up a fake name and they will just send you this shit. This article has reported that various martial arts practitioners give themselves grandiose titles, martial arts master selling honor with no punches required. All of the Hall of Fame, which could be accurately described as trophy males, Alan Goldberg runs the biggest and includes a weekend gathering each year. Okay? You do not have to attend the weekend event to get a trophy. If you pay for one, Goldberg will mail it to you. Read that. If you pay for one, Goldberg will mail it to you. So it doesn't mean shit, dude, that he got something from these people. This year, Goldberg's Hall of Fame, he calls it Hall of Honors. Get the fuck out of here. Event will be held at Tropicana Atlantic City from January 26th to 28th. Goldberg goes by the names, and here we go. You can't make this shit up. Master Alan Goldberg, Professor Alan Goldberg, Wing Chun Kung Fu Master Alan Goldberg, Sifu Alan Goldberg, and as the self-proclaimed Godfather of martial arts worldwide, Godfather Alan Goldberg. You can't make this shit up, bro. Dojo dollars buying belts, bypassing bruises. For a time, Professor Goldberg said he was inducted to 26 Hall of Fames, but recently increased the total to 66 Hall of Fames. Okay? 66. None of which he lists online, but which I believe pretty handily proves the point of the original article. Martial Arts Hall of Fame are cheap, plentiful, and bogus. Look at this, bro. Professor Harold, Professor Marvel. What the hell? You know why he wears a hat like that? Because he's got a forehead the size of the moon, bro. Let's see. Professor Goldberg, Sifu Wing Chun Kung Fu Master Goldberg, states he has the largest martial arts Hall of Fame and awards banquet on earth, with over 10,000 attendees and over 1,200 dinner participants. Woo, fancy. The 3-year event is called the Action Martial Arts Magazine Mega Weekend. It begins Friday night with the red carpet party with stars. Don't you feel special, bro? On Saturday is the awards blanket where you can get your unique, distinguished, prepaid trophy. Scroll, and if you pay a little bit more, ceremonial sword along with hundreds of other fee-paying honors. This is a business, homie. This is bullshit. Of Goldberg's many self-proclaimed titles, he purchased a Brazilian man named Anu Guerreiros. 45 sold it to him. Guerrero sells titles, but first gave himself the fanciest title of all, His Imperial and Royal Highness, Prince Charles El Chermor of Chasan, Al-Vuli, the foreigner Prince of Ghassandis, and the Emir Alun 8 Garios El Chemor Iba Af Prince Charios for short. Dude, Prince Charios, go fuck yourself. Let's fight, bitch. Put your money where your mouth is, motherfucker. Bring your whole imperium after me. Why don't you bring your whole army after me? I will fuck up every soldier you have. How many soldiers he has? Oh, none, because he's not a real prince. Let's get to this. Prince Charios says he is the heir to the throne of Ghassan and the head of the royal house of Ghassan. Okay. Godfather Frank Costello, Godfather Don Corleone, Godfather Alan Goldberg. Ooh, scary, bro. Scary. You know, if we were in prison together, you wouldn't be my bitch because you're too ugly. You would just be my errand boy. I'd be like, jump, go get me something to drink, jump, you say how high. He's a punk, bro. Typically, Godfather Sifu Alan Goldberg gets people to pay him for fancy trophies with grandiose titles, but Goldberg's partner, Dr. Alan Goldberg, paid Prince Charles to knight him. To knight him. He's a knight now. Ooh. Meanwhile, Goldberg got knighted by the Duke Tornado, a.k.a. Fabio Baghequa, the Grandmaster of the Order of the Redeemer. Fictitious and pretend nobility. Sir Scam Goldberg knighthood. On top of other titles, people would now refer to Goldberg as Sir Alan Goldberg. Alan the Magnificent. But people balked at calling Goldberg Sir Alan. After all, who hell knighted him? That was hard to answer. Royal Ruse, Prince Garios, and knightly nonsense. Darius, the sovereign prince of Arab dynasty of Gandham, is the truth be told a prince of kingdom no longer existing. This is what I was saying. He's a fake prince. See that? The truth be told, a prince of a kingdom no longer existing. So him knighting Alan Goldberg also doesn't mean shit. Alan Goldberg giving him a martial arts title doesn't mean shit. I've done more for martial arts than everybody that damn Hall of Fame combined, bro. How many of these people have been in the street fights I've been to? Have kick cartel members? Can say they've lived in Mexico and got in street fights and lived through it. Can say they got in street fights in Holland with the most dangerous strikers in the world, the tallest one, and lived through it. Lived to tell the story. Has an arrest record for it. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I should be in the fucking Hall of Fame at number one, but I'm not because I don't sell myself and I ain't paying no one shit. That's why. Prince Serios, Prince Radan, Prince Alfara, as heir to their goddamn Prince Cherios had nothing to inherit. There was no dynasty. He is just poor slob born in Brazil without any money, who kicked around in LA for a time trying to be an actor, then went back to Brazil and came up with this idea to be a prince. Then got a wardrobe together and set out in the world as a prince. What the fuck? A prince living. Prince Charios does not make a good living. Giving out titles and knighting people just like Goldberg makes a good living, and people Martial Arts Hall of Fame and took these. Garios believes repeat business from customers. These people who stuck a class for two in some put on karate school and sell them a trophy and put on their desk to impress their friends. Prince Garios required an annual tribute payment to stay in his sacred order of Saint Michael Arachel, later named the Equation Order. The Equation Order, whatever, bro, of Michael Arachel. Last year, Prince Charios created two new orders, the Order of Saint Sergius and the Order of Christ Pantocrator, which will be limited to 100 paying knights. Dude, I forgot everything I read, guys. Damn. A Kentucky colonel, so as well as being Grandmaster of an Equestrian Order of Michael Arkel, the prince is also the Grandmaster of the Equestrian Order of Christ Pantocrator and Grandmaster of the Equestrian Order of Saint Sergius. And as if that wasn't enough, His Imperial and Royal Highness Prince Garios of Gamer of Gazam, the I don't know what number, the sovereign prince of the Gazans and Emir Gazan, and the head of the royal house of Gazan, is also a Kentucky colonel. Kentucky colonel official uniform. Kentucky colonel Harlan. The real nobility goes beyond whatever, dude. You guys get the point. Here he is again, dude. Posting with swords he doesn't even know how to use. The origin of Aikido master. So he's an Aikido master. On top of everything else, he practices the most useful martial arts of them all. You can't make this up, guys. Whether a martial artist or a con artist, bullshit or scam artist, the talent lies in the talk, not the action. And no matter how good your spiel is, there's always someone with better spiel. Just ask Alan Goldberg. Hey, Alan Goldberg, remember I told you I was going to get you 3 years ago? I guess the time has come, my friend. I told you, it may take me 2, 3 years, 4 years to come get you. But eventually, El Duro goes after everybody he says he's going to go after. Sooner or later, if you're on my list, I will get you. Alan Goldberg's been on my list for 3 years. Martial arts madness, martial arts author. So, you guys get the point. Any questions? I am Dutch Mexican, bro. Half Dutch, half Mexican. Yeah, thank you. Okay, well, I went on a rant without you even asking me about Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Well, I'm glad I went on that rant. So, anybody got any questions before I bounce, guys? Yes, I'm half Mexican, half Dutch. Yeah. So far we've exposed the best martial arts in the world. We've exposed the fakest organization in the world called Martial Arts Hall of Fame and Alan Goldberg. I think this is one of the most educational videos we've made so far on this channel as far as the live streams is concerned. There's a lot of stuff in here that's very useful. I almost want to put this on members only later, but I think I'm going to leave it on open. This is all stuff that people should know. Let me see. I'm going to read the comments, guys. Give me a sec. Time to read comments. Comment reading time. All right. Okay. Get Michael J. White too. That guy sucks. I've done many videos on Michael J. White, man. I'm gonna do more. I did a video in the past titled "Michael J. White Too Smart to Be a Cop" because at some point he mentioned that his IQ was too high. I roasted him in a long ass video, but I had to take that video down because I had too many images and too many stuff from movies and stuff like that, and I actually got my channel demonetized at the time because of it because I had too much content from other channels and other movies, content that wasn't mine. But back in those days, YouTube didn't specify what the problem was, so I was demonetized for a long time for exposing Michael J. White, actually. But now I'm back. I'm back monetized. YouTube supporting me. I even got gifts from YouTube. You know, a mug, customized gifts, specialized gifts, and yeah, that's why we're live streaming all the time as well. Um, who's the new girlfriend? Oh, not that new. I've been with her for a year, man. Actually, me, her, and my other girlfriend. I was dating my other girlfriend and her at the same time for like a year. For like a year, I was seeing both of them. They both knew about it too, of course. And I recently broke up with the other one, so now I'm only with Edith at the moment. But I'm still, planning dates. I'm gonna go on dates, and we go out as well, and party to clubs and things like that. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So it's not new. We've been together a year now, year and a half before she starts to correct me.
Almost year and a half, yeah.
Corrected anyway. She is never good, guys. I say a year, she will say a year and a half. Say a year and a half is almost a year and a half. But either way, the correction is there.
No, I confirmed it.
You
Yeah,
confirmed
I
it?
said yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah, that's right.
We've been together exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what date is it? It's 11. 1 year, 5 months. Today.
Okay, there you go. 1 year, 5 months today.
Or yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, the 1 year, 5 months ago, we kissed for the first time.
Okay. 1 year, 5 months ago, we kissed for the first time. Hear that?
Yeah.
Look at one more time. One more time. Look at how happy she is about it. See how happy I make people? What up, baby? You look good.
Thanks.
Listen, okay. Urban combatives. I expose that guy too, man. Urban combatives is the same thing as military martial arts. It's a military martial arts based system. Only they call it urban combatives. I don't know why, but it's bullshit, man. That guy can't fight. I had my beef with him. I had beef with him since before I started YouTube. Actually, I had beef with him before I was on YouTube. Look at the comment. El Duro's girlfriend is like 10,000, 1,000 times hotter than Viking Samurai's ugly trans girlfriend. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you cannot beat real with fake, my friends. This is the problem Viking Samurai has. He tries to be fake with everything. Fake girl, fake green eyes, fake muscles, fake steroids, fake black belt, fake fake stories on his members only. Fake all round, fake everything. He just fakes everything, you know. Fakes believing Frank Dukes when he actually didn't believe his bullshit just to get more clicks from you guys. It's just all round fake. If there was one word to describe him, is fake. Everything he does is fake. Even the shit he wears is fake. Everything about the guy is fake. He just wears nothing but knockoff cheap bullshit. Nothing original about the guy. Like literally, there's nothing original about Viking Samurai. He lacks a thing called originality. Yeah, it's normal to me, man. Of course, yes, it is for a long time already.
What is normal?
Having two girlfriends,
Oh.
even more. It's just that it's only been like 12 or 13 years that I'm actually kind of like honest about it. That I just tell the girls I'm with, hey, you know what? I'm not only gonna be with you. But before that, I was always having multiple girls. The only difference back in the days, I used to lie a lot. And as I grew older, I just stopped lying about it so much. I don't know, kind of like that. Actually, longer than that. Fuck, I forget my age sometimes. Never mind. It's been more like 20 years, guys. But don't tell anybody. Look at her face. What? How do you feel about that?
I don't give a F.
See, if you're just honest, sooner or later you will find someone that won't give a fuck. Ta-da! It may take a while, but eventually, if you're just honest, eventually you will find someone who also is honest. And like with me and her, we were honest right away with each other pretty early on, so that kind of helps a lot, you know. When
Yeah,
you're
from
not
day
like
one.
lying.
Yeah, from day one, we were open about it. So.
You know, in Mexico, some people have this mentality. They say this, like especially a lot of men. They say most relationships end in lies, so it's only logical to start there. Well, if you're, it does have some truth to it. Mexicans saying have a lot of truth to them, but there's some truth to that. If you're monogamous and
Yeah.
you're planning on cheating, then that's very true. If you're,
Yeah, and it will come to that point. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Do you like the smoothie?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Okay.
I just realized my nose really looks like someone who's been punched in it a lot, man. Fuck, I'm looking at my own nose here in the stream. It just looks like got a deformed ass nose. Nine views, 7 likes. Hey, like the video, guys. Don't just be watching here and not liking. There's also a super chat. You guys can also throw some money in here. You know what I mean? Helps me do this shit full time. But if you're not gonna throw some money, at least throw a like. It doesn't cost anything.
Would you like to have some, like protein shake after this one?
Well, let me read the comments real quick. Yeah, I do want a protein shake. Golden Age says, "Did you see Viking Samurai in the last straight to video movie he did? It was laughable." Hey, by the way, we should maybe try to see. We should maybe try to watch this movie. I was thinking,
Okay.
just to roast him. Yeah, why not, dude? I actually want to watch this stuff. It's just that we don't have it anymore. We've got to look for it. I've never really made it a priority to look for it, but I think it's been out long enough that we could probably find it for like 5 cents somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know,
That's
dude, but
right.
we should look into it, or at least the Last Kumite, or even better yet, that Steven Seagal movie with that Ron Smoltenberg. Because in that one, I kind of do want to see. I so want to
What?
see that one, huh?
What?
Oh,
Yay!
thanks, man. That's cool. Oh, and it's from somebody else. It's from Golden Age Skits video.
Oh,
$2. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Okay, I'm
She
gonna
gets
make.
all happy when she saw the blue.
Yeah.
You see, this is how it looks on my end. See?
It's also for them the same.
Yeah, thanks. But what I was saying, and then Golden Age Skit, the guy who donor says nothing wrong with two girlfriends. That's just lucky. Hey, a real guy makes his own luck. Make your own luck. You can get lucky. Look, luck means preparation. If you prepare, you can get lucky. If you don't prepare, you're never gonna be lucky, man. I mean, if I wasn't confident, didn't know how to dress, didn't know how to talk, and I was just some fat slob who did nothing with his life, trust me, I would not be lucky. Luck means preparation. If you prepare, you can get lucky.
Yeah,
Also with street fights, I've had, oh, well, you're lucky you moved, or you're lucky you jumped. Oh, when you moved from the ball flew right past your head. You were lucky. Was I lucky? No. I already know that I'm in a fight. I'm standing in the bar. People are trying to get me. I already know shit's gonna come at me. So I just moved before it did. It's not
yeah,
like I saw it coming. It's not like I moved by luck. You create your own luck if you prepare. If you're unprepared, you're gonna be a very unlucky fucking person in life.
yeah. If
There's no
you
such thing as just being lucky unless you're at a casino. And even in a casino, you can create your own luck. Ask her. I win all the time in the casino because I'm patient. I observe. If I think I shouldn't play, I go on my phone. I go next door to the coffee shop. I have a smoke and a coffee. I come back. I wait till some pendejo's been losing all his money. I go in there. I play. I win. I leave. I don't like playing, so that's just easy for me. The point is, there's always a strategy to being luckier than most people. You don't just get lucky for no reason.
no, yeah, and when you, if you would be the person you just told you could be, like the fat and the bloody
I
blah.
can't be like that. I don't think there's a
That
dimension or a universe where I'm like that.
that
But I get
we
your point.
also didn't meet. I think
Yeah, we wouldn't have
we
even
wouldn't have
met. She's
talked.
saying she wouldn't have even looked at me twice.
No.
No. I am Californian Mexican. I want to come visit Holland someday. Lovely looking women and men. You know what's a beautiful thing about Holland, bro? Dutch girls are not gold diggers, bro. Like they're really not. Like Dutch girls, for the most part, most of them, gold diggers actually leave Holland. Dutch girls are very much like they like to pay for their own stuff. They'll even pay for you if they really like you. Even if you have money, they will pay for your shit sometimes. Um, they're beautiful. They're tall. They're fit. They're not fat. They're open minded. If you look for the right one, you'll find an open minded one like her. She's really open minded. She's not jealous. Like I can talk to other girls in front of her and she's not jealous. Um, they're not high maintenance. So like she's never even had a brand purse. I just bought her a first brand purse. It was a Michael Kors purse. It's worth like 600 euros. But anyways, I just bought her first brand purse. She never had one before. So Dutch girls are not high maintenance. They're not gold diggers. They really go for guys they like. They don't go for a guy because he has money. They go for a guy if they really like him. There's advantages and disadvantages to this. If you're a fat piece of crap that eats Cheetos all day, or if you're a Tony Soprano looking motherfucker and you come here flaunting all your money, just wearing jewelry and having nice things, that's not gonna cut it for a Dutch girl. Most Dutch girls are not gonna go for that. So, so there's a yeah. So if you're gonna come here, make sure that you look good, you smell good, make sure that you can put yourself in a position where you're actually genuinely attractive, and not just my money, my money, my money. Because anyone can just flaunt money. That's not difficult. Also Dutch girls are usually bilingual, sometimes trilingual, sometimes fourlingual. Like I've met Dutch girls that speak five languages, bro, or six languages, but most speak Dutch, English, and sometimes like German or French or Spanish. But most speak three. I speak three too. So Dutch people speak multiple languages, so therefore also most of them are gonna be smarter than the girls you're gonna see in America. American girls are fucking stupid, dude. So like you can't compare, bro. I mean, like I had American girlfriends. I lived in LA. I went to North Hollywood High School, bro. After that, I went to John Burroughs High School in Burbank. After that, I went to Burbank High School in Burbank. After that, I got kicked out again, and then I went to Log Cabin in Burbank, that was LA Unified, then it became Burbank Unified. Then I got kicked out from there too for fighting and smoking, and then I ended up in Options for Youth, and I didn't even finish school in Options for Youth because at some point I wasn't even going to homeschooling either. So I had to get my GED. I got my GED in LA at Burbank Adult School. So I lived in Cali, man. So I know how Cali girls are. And I was married to a real Mexican girl from like fucking Mexico and had a baby with her. So I know what real Mexican girls are like too. And Dutch girls, my ex girlfriend I was with her 11 years. She's Dutch. She's also Dutch. So I have a lot of experience dating girls from different places. And not just like a date here and there, like being with them for like a long time. 4 years here, 3 years there, 6 years there, 1 year and a half here, 11 years there. I also dated an Israeli doctor in LA. Dude, I've this goes on and on, man. I owned a bar in Mexico for 3 years, so that's around the time that I had the most girls at the same time. And back in those days, dude, I had like not even a girl for every day of the week. I had multiple girls for different days of the week, and sometimes not even planned. Like I'll just meet them that day and shit. So yeah, Dutch girls are hot. I was just answering Golden Age Gate video. I'm a Californian and Mexican. I want to come visit Holland someday. Lovely looking women. Amen. Created love. Dutch girls are hot. Keep playing. Girls want money. My crush is Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek is hot. You still don't know who Salma Hayek is, right? I was telling you that the other day. I'll show you who Salma Hayek is.
Did someone say girls want money?
Yeah.
Yeah, only exception.
I think no, but I was just talking about how Dutch girls really are not the Dutch girls in general are not gold diggers like in America, bro. It's different. This is Salma Hayek.
Oh,
You don't know
she's
her?
pretty.
You don't know her, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, you do know her now?
Yeah. Selma is her first name.
Salma Hayek, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot. She's hot. The first time I saw her was in Desperado. Even though she's a Mexican actress and did Mexican novelas, I didn't watch her novelas. I actually saw her the first time with Antonio Banderas in Desperado. You haven't seen Desperado, right? Look, come here.
No.
I'll show you a scene from it. I'll show you a scene from it.
Zal ik anders daar zitten?
Yeah, hold on. Where's you? Oh, you don't have your phone with you?
Oh, yeah.
Can you grab?
need it?
Huh?
Do you need it?
I'm trying to see how to do this. See, if I hold it here, can you see that?
Yeah.
Can you see that from there?
Yeah.
So they can see and you can see.
Yeah.
All right. Come closer though. Desperado is a movie where Antonio Banderas, you know Antonio Banderas, right?
Yeah.
He's got long hair in the movie. He
Oh.
carries a briefcase, a guitar case full of guns.
Oh.
And his brother is a narco boss in Mexico. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. Thanks. His brother is a narco boss in Mexico, and he killed his wife and shot him in the hand. So he's out to like kill his own brother, but alone with no help, you know. But he's already killed a bunch of people. This is what the movie's about, and this is the first movie I saw that Salma Hayek plays. And so Antonio Banderas is from Spain. He's not Mexican, but in this movie he plays a Mexican. Movie shot in Mexico, and Salma is Mexican, and everybody else in the movie is Mexican, except the main actor. Of course, they gotta make the fucking main actor European. That's what they do. They couldn't pick a real Mexican.
I think you, per ongeluk heb je verwijderd bericht.
No, I haven't. Oh.
Het staat er, maar even zeggen dat het per ongeluk
Oh, hey, I deleted the message in the super chat by accident, man. Can you maybe put the message in there again? And yeah, hold on. Ready? Here it goes.
Yeah.
Can you watch him?
Yeah.
Hold on. No, this is not the one.
Oh,
I gotta find the actual scene. This is a music thing. Let me see. No, it's still not the one. Give me a second, guys. Sidewalk scene. Got it. Fucking sidewalk scene. So after this scene, he already killed a bunch of people. Wat jou alles ook is, je krijgt alle snelheid die je nodig hebt. Altijd. This is one of my favorite scenes because it's actually realistic. Not the whole movie's realistic.
huh? Hoe dan?
Oh, here it is. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, wait, yeah, that's better. That's a good ending. So that guy is one that survived the shootout right now.
Okay.
He couldn't kill him because he was hiding, but he just killed like 20 people.
Oh wow.
That's Salma.
She laughs about it.
Yeah, with those looks, she's probably used to it.
Oh shoot. Holy shit. Oh.
Yeah, I love this fucking movie, dude. Yeah, but that's the first scene she said.
Oh shit.
You know, it's like old action cartel movies from the 90s. This is from the 90s. It's old
Okay.
now. This is when Banderas was in his prime, like in his early 30s. Yeah,
It looks gruesome.
yeah, it was gruesome. I love that fucking movie. It's nothing but shooting and killings and
Yeah,
dead
it's
people
your
and
thing.
explosions, narcos, fights. There's some good fight scene too. Yeah, it's sex scene. It has everything.
Okay.
Gold dawns, all that shit. I got a little black thing on the bottom. It's probably from the movie thing. See that? But I think it was okay because I don't got no
Oh.
warning or nothing. But it's still making up its mind if they're gonna send me a text where it says maybe there's copyright shit. What are you looking for?
I
The
want to
stream?
go back to the stream.
Oh, you gotta go here, 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 here. Um, yeah, here we are. Dutch girls
Volume.
are orange. Dutch girls are orange. Not all are beautiful. Bro is a grandpa. Your Dutch girlfriend is tired of you. Bro, talk about something else. That's the guy that was talking to the last time, right? Um, Let me see. I gotta go back up. Okay, 295. Why can't I generate any force from a kick? Because you probably don't have speed and you haven't trained enough. You need to build a little bit of weight and speed in order to have power, and you need to practice.
The orange cup is also for you.
Bro changes girls like diapers. That's a good one. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Sounds really dirty.
Yeah, because it is. Check out Salma Hayek Desperado. She has one of the finest bodies in the business, even in her 50s. True. You cannot ask a girl how old she is, man. A gentleman never asks, man. You should never ask a lady that. Don't ever ask a girl that. She'll tell you by herself when the time comes, or you'll find out by yourself when the time comes. Never ask a girl her age, man. Just don't do it. Don't go there. It's always rude. Just don't do it. Yeah. Anybody got any more questions? Just ask. I'm all ears and all eyes. More all eyes than all ears because you guys are hearing me, but I'm actually reading. So I cannot really say I'm all ears or I'm listening. So type any comment, any question you'd like me to answer. I will read it and answer you. 37%. Amazing. If you guys got any questions, just ask. Because eventually I gotta end the stream and keep going with my editing. Let's see. There's 9 likes and 10 of you in here. One more like, guys. Come on. Like the video. One of you hasn't liked the video yet.
You know?
Um, I think so, yeah. Thank you for that like. Appreciate it. Oh no, I didn't get a like. Like the video, huh? Uh yeah, I guess so. It's stained, right?
And this one?
Um no, that one's good. Thank you, baby.
Deze zet je bij je moeder al aan. Dus die mag je dit wel.
But I don't know if it's dirty or not. You should smell it. Can you throw it to me?
Yes.
Okay. Did I show you the thumbnail I made for this video?
No.
Look, I'll show you. I actually got very creative. Well, I don't know about creative, but look. Oh no, that's not the one. That was earlier. This one.
Truth about this martial art.
I also got the title from like different titles.
Yeah.
I picked the one with the diamond, the finger D.
Alright.
I picked that one. It also gave me thumbnails. I mean, hashtags. This, a pinned comment. I pinned the comment there. A bunch of different things, and then I planned this one for. This is a different one. I planned this one for tomorrow at 1.
Okay.
I don't know where I'll be at 1, but I already planned it like that. I can always change the planning because I have a couple of videos planned. Switch accounts. See if I go on your account, I can reach it in English.
Oh yeah.
And I give myself another person watching. But that's your real reason is the yeah, the English. See?
Oh yeah.
I got this one for 12 tomorrow and this one for 1. Just in case we go to the gym, but I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. And if we don't go to the gym, then I'll have to plan that one for later and do that one here. Because the Dutch kickboxing drill I could do anywhere, but I would just rather do it at the gym because I noticed that videos in gyms, for some reason, they get more views. Every time I make a video at the gym, I'm at 800,
Yeah,
900, 1,000 views almost.
works better.
It
Yeah.
works better somehow than at home. At least for me. Plus, I wanted to test how a video will do if I plan it that many days and then do it. Maybe
Yeah.
you know. But then I want to do it right, especially the gym one. The weights, I have to do that at the gym.
Yeah. But then we shouldn't change the time.
Neat.
No, because then you still don't know what it
I love
what
you.
it does when you're planning it. But if you're
Exactly.
changing it, yeah.
You're right, baby. What about Angelina Jolie and Tomb Raider? Angelina Jolie and Tomb Raider is definitely super hot. No doubt about it, man. But I'm gonna end the stream now, guys. Unless you guys have another question, ask me something. If not, I'm gonna end the stream and I'll do one later. But I really have to finish my editing my videos too at this point. Any more questions, guys? Just ask. The weather like in the Netherlands. Dry, cold weather. Can't wait to go back to Spain. For real though. See? Need some comments. Have a good one, homie. I'm saving up a lot to travel to you and train and light it up. Cool, bro. It sounds really good, man. Can't wait for you to come down here, bro. We'll definitely have a good time out here, bro. No doubt about it. In case you guys are wondering where, the Holland, the Netherlands. Cheers, a subscriber, friend on YouTube is saying he's gonna come down here this year. January, February, March, April, May. It's only 3 months from now. So it's almost 3 months, man. So yeah, we come down here, we'll do some kickboxing, some Dutch kickboxing drills, some kicking, some stretching. Maybe even shoot some YouTube videos. So yeah, I can't wait, man. Sounds good to me, man. It definitely sounds good to me. And for those of you guys tuning in here that are wondering about the title and what's the best martial art, you guys have to rewind the video. But long story short, Dutch kickboxing. All right. But if you want to know why and this and that and watch the demonstrations, you guys have to go back to the beginning of the video. Because I'm about to end this stream unless some of you have questions. What's that sound? The cat. Oh, okay. I thought it was a couple.
Oh.
Oh, the phlebotomy thing. What are you gonna do right now?
I'm waiting for you because you're ending the stream.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna leave now to the.
Yeah, maybe, or I'm gonna make myself tortilla with.
I'm hungry too.
Yeah, you want that end the normal food?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The more I eat, the better when I'm feeling like this.
Okay.
So we'll just eat first and then we go.
Yeah.
Then I'll just keep live streaming then.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense for me to end the stream now.
No, exactly.
All right. Never mind. I will be here a little longer because we're gonna eat first. So if you have any questions, just ask. For now, I'm just gonna edit. I have a lot I have to edit, so I'm gonna go back to editing my video. And if you guys have any questions, I'll be reading the comments here and there to check for you guys' comments. And for now, yeah, I'm gonna go hit the bathroom real quick. I need to go pee. For what you guys think of a question to ask me, I will leave you guys with a little bit of a sight from outside here. This is how boring the Netherlands looks at the moment. It is what it is. This is your typical neighborhoods in Holland. This is what they look like. The Netherlands. No, not Never Neverland, not where Peter Pan goes, but the Netherlands. Holland. Oh. Best martial art is Dutch kickboxing. If you're wondering why, who, what, when, then you should rewind the video. What's the beginning part? I explain and I demonstrate quite cruelly what the best martial arts is.
Hi, baby.
How you doing? Well, that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want a hot sauce or not?
Um, no, not this time because I'm not feeling all that well.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would. Change angle for a second here, guys. Ugh. I'm actually kind of catching a cold. Sort of. Hopefully, I'm still on time to sort of get rid of it. I did the sauna so extreme yesterday. I think it almost lowered my immune system. So, yeah. Any questions? I'm gonna read the comments, but I'm also gonna eat, so you have to excuse me. I'm gonna eat my tacos. A Mexican guy eating tacos. Isn't that just, what do you call it? A stereotypical thing, right? Am I a stereotype because I'm a Mexican eating Mexican tacos? There we go. So I just finished this juice, like a high vitamin C juice, protein shake with protein and creatine,
Everything.
carbs, meat, and vegetables. What?
Is it okay if I open this one? Otherwise, I only have one
Yeah,
of those.
of course.
Little ones, yeah?
Yeah. How to eat a taco? Sideways. She puts a lot of vegetables in it. Still no comments. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna look for something to watch. Since there's no comments, I'm gonna switch over to watching TV. Because that's what I would normally do in this case. Let me see. What to watch. Uh, Look if there's anything new on Netflix. Hmm. Cliffhanger. I saw this shit in the 90s. What to watch?
My name is Julius, and I'm your twin brother.
What is that? The Hitman's Bodyguard. That shit was shot in Holland. I actually know the guy who was a stuntman for Samuel L. Jackson in this movie.
I subject. You know, for a dude that runs around killing people, you got this really strange thing about bleeding.
Hey guys.
Eating tacos and seeing what to watch on Netflix.
Really? What was here?
This is what I eat. After that, I gotta go back to work.
Meneer,
I got a ton of videos to edit.
wat is dit? Wat is dat? Dat is een... ja, ik ben niet blind, maar door Oscar. De hand is waarom?
Just like I had a cheat day at KFC and cheeseburger. Not proud, but not guilty. We'll fast again and eat healthy every day.
Twee plaatsen in de schot.
Cool.
En zie jij één op de auto trekt uit. Nou, ik zie er wel een paar bij staan.
Just so you guys can see what I'm looking at.
Wat is het voor gefuk? Gasten achter me aansturen. Waarom laten jullie me niet met rust? Er is een man doodgeschoten midden in de stad.
What is that?
Usted recién la plática que recibía desde arriba y él con todos sus compañeros. No nos agarramos a plomo. Muriendo aquí todos. Muchacho no tiene la culpa, tampoco él tiene familia que mató. Yo ya soy un viejo. No hay manera tan fácil de arreglar el camino chino arreglamos. Van a atrapar, hombre, que tengo afán. Vámonos.
Wait a minute. Is that a movie or a series?
Wat this one?
Yeah.
74 afleveringen.
Hmm. Okay.
Mira, necesito que me ayudes con él. Esto se va a arreglar.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh shit! I gotta see this one. We gotta see this one, dude. I haven't seen this.
2.5 hour.
I know. I know, but you know what it is? This is remember that movie we saw, the narco movie? The Mexican one, the real Mexican one. The narco movie where the guy gets deported and he's trying to do the right thing and he doesn't know what's going on and he ends up, his brother is killed, but he ends up joining the cartel.
Yeah, the one who comes back to his mom and his mom says, where were you? That one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one, exactly. Yeah, where were you? And he joins the cartel and that
Yeah,
one's
like
also as long
Almost
as
in the
this one.
desert.
Well, it's the same actors and the same people that made this movie. Its only difference is this one's based on politics. They show you the corrupt like the real, and the other one you see a little bit of the politician side of it, but not much. This is really based on old political characters. So,
Okay.
but it's the same actor. See, it's the same poacher that gets deported. It's the main actor here, that guy.
Yeah.
But he's in
Yeah.
politics. Yeah, but it's really good acting. It's the same kind of production. I really good, but I haven't seen it. This one I haven't seen. It's for 2014. It's like 2 years older than the other one. These movies still get replayed there in the theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah. People
That's
still.
a good
I
one.
actually watched the other one. I watched the replay of it with my wife. She had already seen it, and it came out in the movie. She's like, "Oh, you got to see this movie." I'm like, "Okay, fuck whatever. Let's go watch it," you know. And yeah, I didn't regret watching it, but I watched it like years after it came out. It's called The Perfect Dictatorship. Yeah. Right away, I knew because of the yeah that guy's face, man. So he's one of the Mexico's best actors. Look, The Hole. If you guys haven't seen The Hole, it's a Spanish movie. I really recommend it. Look at the thumbnail, dude.
Yeah.
They told us too in the thumbnail course to watch a Netflix for inspiration on thumbnails because Netflix changes the thumbnails of their movies all the time.
Yeah.
This is something that I think Netflix made on their own. It looks like an AI thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Netflix has got some really good thumbnails for their shit, dude. Hey, look, that one is good. They're all pretty damn good. That's the movie, the other one, Infierno.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Order of the Dragon. Let me see if that's out already with Steven Seagal. Not a Steven Seagal fans, guys, at all. I hate the prick, but I have a friend of mine that plays in the movie, Ron, and I have an enemy of mine who also plays in the movie. And well, Steven Seagal is like, he's not really my enemy, but let's just say I don't really like the prick. If I saw him in person, the first thing I'd want to do is hold myself back from kicking him in the head, or maybe not even hold myself back. I'd just fucking kick his fat ass in the head. I don't like him at all. Like with Van Damme, if I ever saw him in person, I'd like base what I do to him on how he acts around me. Like if he acts like a dick, he's definitely getting kicked. But if he acts nice, maybe I'll be nice. But Steven Seagal, nice or no nice, kicking that guy. Let me see. Hope actually one day run into some of these famous people, bro. Not the older ones like them, but like Michael J. White. Oh man, would I love to be in the same room with that guy one day. Just watching him be afraid will be enough. I don't even have to kick his ass. Just watching him and smell the fear coming off his body is enough for me. Okay. Let's see. You seen Top Gun?
I don't know.
It's a Air Force movie with Tom Cruise. You haven't seen this shit?
Yeah, maybe yeah.
You seen it? Most people have seen this. My dad would watch that movie over and over and over and over again. Which Shaft is this? Shaft the movie or Shaft the series? Shaft the series. How about Shaft the movie?
I went to this party and met Melbourne, who is a very
The film has to be released yet.
Oh, is that out yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How about Last Kumite?
Last Kumita.
Yeah. They had to rip it off from Bloodsport, you know? Last Kumite. Even the letters are the same.
Amazon Prime
It's on Prime?
Apple Store.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if the last Kumite is on Prime. If it is, we might have to pencil in watching this and reacting to this shit. Because from what I hear, it's really bad. Like, that's a movie I could have been in if I had not kept exposing these people.
Mm-hmm.
I would have had a small part in there too in that stupid tournament. Like, I give a shit. But that's why it's kind of interesting to, like, watch it, you know? Becky Samurai actually does the kicks that I taught him in that fucking movie. So it will be interesting to watch it and react to it. Oh, shit. I forgot we were watching The Shield on Prime, right? Yeah. Mm.
Did you already comment back?
No. Well, let's see the last Kumite. Let me see. You see it? No, yeah?
No.
I don't think it's on Prime. Anymore, at least. It's the last Kumite, but still, it should come out like this. Okay.
And if you go to home button,
Yeah, I like cheese with my tacos, but there's no cheese in the house, is there?
no, we have
Not
to
right
buy.
now. What do you say?
If you push the home button, so we go way back to the Chromecast,
Yeah.
and then up
Yeah.
to the right, again, yeah, that one, and then here, search here. Then it checks all the streaming options, because it also mentions that it was maybe on Apple TV.
There
Oh.
it is. Where is this? You don't gotta pay for it, right?
I don't
Do
know.
you?
Wait. Oh.
Yeah?
No, we cannot. It hasn't an option.
Then why do we see it here? What is it? Where is it? Why is it well? To see.
Normally, it would also show us where to find it, but I don't think it's on any streaming thing.
So the movie isn't even on any streams. So where is it then? Is that like, that's YouTube?
Yeah, I thought maybe there would be the whole movie, but no. Well, sometimes it is on a streaming scenes, but a streaming service, but then not in this country, but in other countries it does. So.
So you cannot see the last Kumite in Holland because no one gives a shit. In other words.
Yeah, you can also say it like that too.
I'm not gonna pay for it, so we'll see when I get to see it. I'm not in a big hurry or nothing. I kind of don't give a shit, but I thought it would be interesting. I gotta plan something to watch and react to anyways, because the reaction videos are actually making me pretty good money on YouTube, so I gotta do more of them. Yeah, so let's just keep. You want the rest?
No, I already have problems with this.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what else is playing on Prime. Since I already set to Netflix. Have you seen this one?
Yeah.
I figured you've seen that one.
Of
But you know
course.
what you haven't seen? That we should watch this one. Gang related. Do you know who that's with?
No?
Tupac. You ever seen a Tupac movie?
Uh,
A
maybe.
lot of people haven't.
Yes.
Tupac was actually a really good fucking actor. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh.
He studied theater in high school, and like he can act really good. But he only made like 4 or 5 movies.
Mm.
This is one of them, and it's a very yeah, it's from 1997. It's with James Belushi.
Now, was that name familiar to you?
Yes.
And where did
Fuck,
you
this was the
find
year he
this
died, I
person?
think. Yeah, dude, this movie's from the year he got blasted. I
Oh,
remember
really?
now. This is the last movie he made.
And she agreed
After he died, this movie came out.
Mm.
I remember that now, dude. I saw this movie after he got blasted. Fuck. So this is the last one he made.
Yes.
Gridlock is also a really good Tupac movie. Let me see if I click. Basically,
Those are Valentine's thing.
maybe there's another Tupac movie here. No, that's the only one. There's other Tupac movies I've seen. Gridlock and Bullet. Bullet's actually a really good movie. Gridlock's also a good movie. Like Tupac made good movies. The few movies he made were fucking good. And there's one I haven't seen. Is the first one. It's with Janet Jackson.
Mm.
That one I haven't seen. That one I still have to see. It's called like this gang related one. I saw it when it came out, but it was a long time ago. And but the Janet Jackson movie I haven't seen. I forgot what it's called. You guys in the chat, you guys know what the Tupac movie is called with Janet Jackson? Well, Women Want's a funny movie too. I only saw that one once too. All right, I'm gonna go back. Anyways, gonna read a little bit of the chat. I should watch the Rosanna 90s sitcom. Should I? I don't even know what that is. You know what that is?
What?
Whatever they're talking about. Rosanna sitcom 90s, I don't know.
Poetic
Never heard of it.
Justice?
Oh?
Poetic Justice?
Mm. Yeah, that's the one with Tupac. From what year is it? 90? 91 maybe, no? Nee, dat kan helemaal niet. Het moet 94, 95, I think. What year?
93.
93. Almost. Let's see if Poetic Justice is on here. Oh, there it is. Isn't that it? No.
No.
I did have it though. Wait. I think it is over here. Yeah, it is on there. See, I mistyped
Ah.
it, but you have to pay for it.
Oh,
Of course you do.
but go back to it. Maybe press the plus button.
The plus button.
Yeah, maybe we can put here. We could put it in the watching list, so we find it back easy.
Right.
Because sometimes they do it for free.
Right, that's true. So as you can see, Tupac worked with Janet Jackson. How do you think that went? You think they had a thing?
Oh, probably.
You think?
It's
Let's look at that. Let's look if they had a thing or not. Let's look at what Tupac has to say about that. Tupac on. Is it on there yet? On. Nothing?
only
Oh, Janet.
just- only God could judge me.
There we go. All right, let's see what Tupac has to say about working with Janet Jackson.
Why you always so mad? You must ain't got no man because you don't never smile. Dude,
What do you want from me?
think you call it fly?
There's an article that talks a lot about the fact that when you were making the movie and there was going to be a love scene, Janet Jackson insisted that you have an AIDS test, and you said, forget it.
Yeah.
Is that true?
You hear that?
Absolutely true.
An AIDS test.
It wasn't, I don't know if it was Janet that it came from, but I know that
Then it wanted an AIDS test.
they suddenly, out of the blue, they wanted me to take an AIDS test for this love scene. And I did not agree, I did not disagree if we were really gonna make love. I said, if I could make love with Janet Jackson, I'll take 4 AIDS tests. But if I'm gonna do a love scene with her, just like somebody else did, and they didn't take a test, I'm not taking a test. Not only am I not taking a test, but get out of my trailer. You know, I was like, and they said like 4 different people to ask me, like somebody else asked me. First they sent the producer, then they sent the black dude, then they sent John, then they sent the girl. You know, it don't matter who you said, I'm not taking one. It's just, to me, it was just like an insult, you know, just to ask me that.
Another thing that was written in this article was that, you know, you got on very well while you were making the movie, but then afterwards she changed her number. Is that true?
Yeah, bothered me. I mean, I probably wasn't intentional. Everybody changed their number, but I mean, it was so. I really thought I made a friend. I thought I know Janet Jackson for life. You know, the movie was always like, this number has been changed, and it was like a movie. I mean, it was like the day after the movie wrapped. I mean, yeah, and, it was like, and the last day I saw Renee and so our partner was like, we're gonna go play the guns with the paint guns. We'll play paint guns. All right, I'm gonna call you. All right. This number has been changed. So it was an act. No, but I think that's just, you know, whatever.
Pecel is van nature rijk aan omega-3. Dat is goed voor het hart. En makkelijker dan dit.
Yeah, so that's the story with Janet Jackson and Tupac. You weren't expecting that one, huh? You thought she had a thing with him? He was too much thug life for
Yeah.
her. By the way, for you guys that don't know, my cousin is married to Janet Jackson's brother, Jackie Jackson. Factual information. Emily Jackson, look her up. That's my cousin. Throwing it out there. Go harass her on Instagram. She likes attention anyways. Tell her I sent you. I'm a dick. Uh,
I think her Instagram is Dutch Mama something.
Dutch Mama Jackson?
No, '07 or something.
Vedic Phil, something like that. Yeah, something weird. Oh, look, a Tupac interview again. That's Venice Beach. I can see that from here. Pretty sure that's Venice Beach. That's LA.
Tell me what
Yeah,
does
that's Venice Beach.
Tupac Amaru Shakur mean?
Okay. It means, I was named after this Inca chief from South America, whose name was Tupac Amaru, but it's a lot of people named Tupac Amaru. It's like a whole tribe named Tupac Amaru. So my mom named me after this Inca chief, and I think the tribal breakdown means like intelligent warrior, something like that.
Let's see.
He's a deep dude. He is. If I go to South America, they're gonna love me and check me.
Some people think Tupac is like his stage name. It's his real name.
They call this place Brigham Beach. All right, it ain't that weird to me.
When you first moved to Oakland, that was your first stop in California?
Right.
And
No. Marin City was before.
Marin City? Okay.
You know.
Well, you left Baltimore and came to Marin City.
Yes.
And when you were in Baltimore, you were in a school of the performing arts. How come you didn't enroll in one when you came to California?
I couldn't find one when I came to California. I was broke, so I had to go to a regular high school.
But you eventually dropped out, right?
Yeah, sure did. I didn't have enough credits. Like, everybody's about to graduate. I went to 12th grade, about to graduate, everything. Right before I was about to graduate,
In 12th grade, you're 17. That's your last year in high school.
Credit and a physical education credit. And I was like, oh, hell no. I had just barely made it out with money coming to school and lunch money and all that. I said, I gotta get paid. I gotta find a way to make a living. So I dropped out, knowing that I would have graduated. It wasn't no big thing. Not to say that y'all should graduate, but it's more important that I found somewhere to live.
But you did get your GED. You moved out on your own.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got. I got my
So what
GED
did you
too.
get as far as a job is concerned? What did you do when you stopped going to school?
I only had 2 jobs ever in my life. One was in Round Table Pizza. I used to make the pizza, but it was good. It was the perfect job to have because I was hungry and I got to like eat all the toppings on people's pizza. That's why everything's right there. You know, imagine I was making pizzas on the side, bringing the pizzas home. I'm calling in my own delivery. Let me get 2 shrimp with everything. But that job, I lasted about a month. For about, let's see, 2 weeks. The dude kept catching me writing raps by the time clock. I should be like, you know, I'm gonna write for
Instead of loading people's groceries?
Right, she can carry her own shit. So,
Did it ever occur to you that you might be able to get scholarships to go to college, or was that just
I
not
always
even?
wanted to go to college. I wanted to go to college and be comfortable. Like how people, like, I don't know, before I do some shit, but like I know a lot of people in college that they have their lives already okay. You know what I mean? Like someone's paying for the college. They have somewhere to live.
Yeah.
That's where they want to go to college. Where they get money, all that. So I can pay the tuition, all that. I don't have that. Before I have that, I can't go to college. You know, I want to. That's how it is.
With all the encouragement that you got in Baltimore at the High School of Performing Arts for your acting, did it ever occur to you to come out to California and be a professional actor here when your mom moved out here?
No, I was an actor. I came to California. I was broke, where to stay.
What do you mean they were to stay?
I had to go to stay with a friend of a friend of a friend of my mother.
Why weren't you staying?
She was in, so she was in Baltimore. We had a life and activity. We had to get a good bit. So I had to send me first.
Hey, Victor, out of your house.
I love the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, y'all. So when I was broke, I wasn't even thinking about acting. I was thinking about surviving. But such is life. I ended up doing it. When I love the most, I ended up doing both those things.
During that time when you went to California and mother was in Baltimore, is that when she was a crack addict?
No, she was addicted to crack when I was in California. First in California, what's up? All right, what's up?
And what was that like for your mother being
one thing about LA? What do you notice about this? Fazit Johnny eats up.
Yeah.
He was already super famous there. You notice nobody's bothering him?
I was already asking myself, like, he was already famous.
It's
Why
LA.
is not
In LA,
everybody?
Yeah, I knew it was my father. He died.
in LA, really only the tourists do that.
Oh.
Like LA people know too many famous people to fuck along for the
And
most
why
part.
do you think?
Because a lot of
they
times
also
they're not
have
gonna be
that
nice to you,
weakness with crack?
and like a lot of times they're not gonna be nice to you. And in LA, it's normal to run into famous people. Like you
Okay.
run into them all the time. Like I saw Brad Pitt pumping gas once.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen a lot of famous people: Brad Pitt, Mario Lopez, Martin Lawrence. Who else? Who else? Who else? What's that kid from that fucking TV show from the '90s, from Home Improvement? What's his name? That fuck. Oh, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. They were shooting Seventh Heaven at my fucking junior high school. So everybody from the TV show Seventh Heaven, I've seen them like 2, 3 times a month. Sometimes they were shooting in the campus, or sometimes we couldn't even go in our fucking classroom because they're shooting a movie
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. A John Travolta movie was also shot there. Primary Colors. So I also seen John Travolta. Like I've seen many fucking famous people there. Like you see them all the time. It's just that unless you're like a fan, you don't really give a shit. I never really saw anyone that I really cared much about.
Mm-hmm.
Pamela Anderson in the immigration. She was in the immigration office, and we just missed her. Like I could have seen Pamela Anderson, but I didn't. It would have been nice too. It was in the '90s. I liked her, but I missed her. Dennis Rodman at the fucking Starbucks. I mean, like I saw so many famous people over there. Like you lose count, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I used to go to the same gym as Justin Timberlake. Like it was a 24-hour gym, and you know me, I get up early. So if sometimes when I was there between 4 and 6 a.m., he was there with his bodyguard training,
Mm-hmm.
and it was nothing but a bunch of buff guys. But he had like a big ass black dude with him, who was his personal trainer, but also his bodyguard. And like, yeah, no one gave a shit. Everyone was just hating on him. Everybody looked at him like they didn't like him, because everyone wants to be famous. There's also another thing. When you are famous, it's not like everybody wants to kiss your ass. Most people will hate on you because
They're envious.
because you're famous and they're famous and you're not.
Yeah.
It's like it's just the way it is. It's weird. Like I noticed it was him. Like later, like I wanted to use a machine that he was using, and I noticed it was him because he was wearing a hoodie and a sweater,
Mm-hmm.
and oh no, a hat and a hoodie, and he was training with like sports clothing. So I couldn't tell. He was just look like just some white boy, and the black dude was standing like this, so I couldn't see him. So I was working out somewhere else, waiting for them to finish. And then when they finally looked like they were finished, I asked if they were finished, and the black dude was already going like this. And he's like, no, 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 it's okay, yeah, we're done. And then and then I noticed it was him, and then I noticed everybody's face, how everybody was just like all the buff guys just hating, you know, kind of like how they do here when they see me do the splits and shit like that. They hate you, like the buff dudes just hate on people. So it's not like I ever saw anyone asking for an autograph or a picture or trying to be friends with him or some shit. Everyone would probably just want to kick his ass if the black guy wasn't there.
And Justin was like, I just want to love you, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's funny. Who else? Oh yeah. Last but not least, I don't know if you know Carmen Electra. You know Carmen Electra? She lived really close by a friend of mine's house. She had an apartment nearby my friend's house in Studio City, and she also went to this gym, the same gym where Justin Timberlake went. I just never ran into her there. I always ran into her more like the gas station, the grocery store. Like I go with my friend Jay to the grocery store and we'd run into her there doing her groceries. It's like super normal, dude, to run into famous people. No one really bothers them again unless they're like how do you call it, tourists. And most tourists hang out in like Hollywood. And they go to the tourist Hollywood area and they expect to run into famous people that they don't go there because they know to avoid you motherfuckers. That's not where you're gonna find famous people. Hollywood is not real Hollywood. The real Hollywood is Burbank, where I lived.
Yeah.
That's where most studios are. That's where you'll find the most famous people. Because in Hollywood, it's all a bunch of nep stuff. Like even the agencies that are there for acting are fake. They're just people that sell you pictures, dude. Like you get flyers that you want to be in this movie and this that. Yeah, just go sign up in this acting agency. You show up to the acting agency. It's a fake acting agency. It's really just a photograph selling agency. When you actually look it up, they're just only qualified to sell you fucking pictures of yourself. You could use those to get acting gigs. Don't get me wrong. You need those to get acting gigs. But like if they rip you off at the end of the day, they'll say, well, we helped you get started. Now you got the pictures, but they also overprice the pictures. So anything that's near Hollywood and Sunset is just to rip off tourists. You literally have to go on the other side of the fucking hill. That's where the real Hollywood is at. And if you go to Universal Studios and you take the tram tour, They tell you that in the tram tour. They tell you, you see that you overlooking there? That's Burbank, and that's Burbank Studios. That's also where the Tonight Show is. It's also there. Warner Brothers. Like a lot of big studios are in Burbank, and you can overlook the studios from Universal Studios. But Universal Studios is in the mountain in between Hollywood and Burbank. So, but yeah, a lot of people don't know this shit. That's why there no one gives a shit because that's like Venice Beach. I don't know. You've seen American History X, right? With Edward Norton, the Nazi
Yeah.
movie. That movie takes place in Venice Beach. The kid goes to Venice Beach High School, so it's this same area here. It's a gang area too. There's gangs there. There's skinhead gangs there. There's Nazi gangs. There's black gangs. There's Hispanic gangs, and then everyone goes to Venice Beach. Like everyone who's in a gang goes there sometimes. So you'll have enemy gangs there in the same area. So sometimes fights break out, shootouts break out. The LAPD is always there on the beach. They're always riding around there. This is like a calm day. I'm guessing it's probably a Sunday morning because the Canyonders. It's too chill to be any other day. And I think Tupac went there enough that the people that are there, even on a Sunday morning, just kind of know him if they've seen him around.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of stuff there. Like
All day.
there's nothing but stores, glasses and pipes and posters. You'll probably find posters of himself there, t-shirts of himself there, because there's a lot of Tupac pictures and posters that they sell there. Yeah, I bought sunglasses a few times there as a kid. My dad used to love going there back in the days. There was a pizza place that we always used to go there with my dad.
Of your childhood, how would you describe what it was like growing up?
I was the total opposite of what I am right now. I was quiet, withdrawn. I read a lot. I wrote poetry.
Oh yeah, look. You know who Jay Leno is? I forgot about Jay Leno. My mom reminded me right now in the comments. Jay Leno always touring around, showing off his cars. True. Where we lived was really close to Jay Leno. You know who Jay Leno is? You've seen the Jay Leno show?
Yeah.
It's a guy with gray hair and a big,
Yeah,
in a grote kaak.
Yeah.
You know who it is? It's from the Tonight Show.
Without facial hair.
Yeah, Tonight Show. Jay Leno's, the Jay Leno studio is also nearby to where we lived, and that guy always driving different cars. And I remember one day I was with Nick, a friend of mine, and it was like 2:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning. We're just leaving a strip club. We just left the strip club, and we ran into Jay Leno on the street. It was only us and him, and he had like this big monster truck. And that guy always used to imitate Beavis and Butthead, like, hey, look, check it out, it's Jay Leno. And then he starts honking at him, and then when he looked up, we flipped him off. He flipped him off first, and then I'm like, okay, I guess we're flipping him off. So we just flipped him off, and then he just looked at us and went. And then he just like stepped on it and raced off. We were by a stoplight, so he was like right next to it. There was nobody else there. There was nobody else to look at. So I didn't even recognize him. He recognized him, but Nick literally lived like 10 blocks from the studios where Jay Leno was at. So it's like normal to run into him. It's not like, you know. I just remembered that shit. Yeah, Jay Leno. So it's so many famous people that you like forget how many you've seen when you live there. You know, that's why no one cares. But I'll tell you one thing: if I was at the beach there, LA citizen or not, I would ask him for an autograph. If it was Tupac, I'd go up and ask him. Shit, I would really.
TV all the time. I stayed in front of the television. I went to movies. Everything.
We should go soon, huh?
What did you do that was, I mean, it seems like going from a homeless shelter to a project or having to worry about having enough food on the table must have been very difficult. How did you deal with that? Were there any therapeutic ways for you to heal yourself?
What?
I smoked weed. I hung out with drug dealers and criminals, and I got.
That made you feel better?
Interestingly enough, yes, because they have those same problems, and they found a way to get out of it. As a kid, this is what I was thinking.
And so did you end up selling drugs also because those were your...
I think I tried selling drugs for maybe 2 weeks. Then the dude was like, "Oh man, give me my drugs back," because I didn't know how to do it. I sell, somebody to pay me back. I'd be like, "Oh, it's okay."
Smoke most of it?
Yeah, no, I never smoked it. I just be like, "It's okay."
Do you know how old Tupac was when he died?
Young, but I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know.
25.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's funny saying when I was a kid, he was like still a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's probably like 23 here, 24 at the most. Who knows how old he is here, dude? But Yeah, he died really young, dude.
Ain't gonna have to pay me back. Dudes would give me their watch and say, you know, give me this amount for my
Like you
watch.
were pawn shop all of a
Yeah, and
sudden.
I give him his watch back. They didn't give me no money. So he was like, no more for you. So then the dope dealers used to just look out for me when I would come back from school. They'd just give me money and be like, don't get involved with this. Get out there, do your dream. So they was like my sponsors.
Drug dealing sponsor.
He is all.
I thought I was selling Rolexes.
Go ahead, man. How business doing?
Yeah, you gotta go take some shit. You know, you
No, man, I don't want to
don't take them all right here.
feel something. I don't want to mess up your thing out here.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
All right, man. Good luck.
I mess up your thing, he means to get him caught. He's not allowed to do that. Happy asking for autographs, cool man. Yeah, I'll be doing the same shit, I'm gonna say. You know, LA or no LA, it's Tupac.
I used to rap everywhere. I was one of those people, man. I put my tape in the tape deck. I interrupt talks, conversations, start rapping. So I met one person hooked me up, another person, this lady named Layla, introduced me to H. Gregory, who was managing Digital Underground. He was like, I'm gonna send you to Digital Underground, they're in the studio. You just rap for Shock G on the spot. If you like me, then I'll pick you up.
And so, what was your first interaction with Shock G? Was he totally impressed?
Yeah, I just walked in and rapped for him. He's like, okay, good, you're in. Boom, 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 I'll see you later. Walked out of there like, dang.
Was he wearing that big nose thing for
Nah,
it?
he's just chilling. He's just normal.
Do you look back on those days with fondness or a little embarrassment?
I look back with the greatest fondness. Those were like some of the best times of my life.
Well, when I mentioned Digital Underground to you yesterday, you were like, duh!
No, because it just brings back like silly. Yeah, I guess it's embarrassing too, but it's all funny to me. It's all good. The silly parts is like me running around in zebra print underwears and simulated sex with blew up dolls. Just we had like the funniest, craziest show. I think hip hop needs another Digital Underground right now.
Do you ever talk to any of them anymore?
No doubt, Shock G. He was involved with me against the world. He came to see me in jail.
He did?
Yeah, no doubt. How long you give this one take?
Just in black?
Yeah.
$40.
$40 back when shit was cheap,
In
you
your early
know.
life, were you introduced to this quote-unquote thug mentality?
When I was out there by myself, with nowhere to stay and no money,
Which city?
and
In California?
bits of it was in Baltimore, pieces of it was in Marin City, and then the rest came in Oakland.
And what was your first introduction? Drug dealers or?
Drug dealers, pimps, prostitutes,
Classy people.
Yeah.
Yes.
criminals. But they weren't like young, glamorous guys. You know, they weren't like.
Well, why did you want to hang out with them then?
They just the only people that cared about me at that
Yeah, I
time.
realized.
When I had nowhere to go,
But you
and I
said
was
your mother
hungry.
always cared about
She
you.
did, but she was lost at that particular moment, and she wasn't caring about herself at that moment. Being a man, I needed a father. I needed a male influence in my life, and these were the males. The other males who could have been a more positive influence on me were too scared to come where I was, or they didn't have the money, or they didn't have the heart, or whatever.
Well, tell me about not growing up with a father. Why didn't you grow up with a father?
It's not just me, it's a lot of people, but I
In your
didn't
case.
because, I mean, the times that I came up and was like the late 60s, they were still having free love, you know, they was just hitting what they was hitting. And my mother got pregnant and wasn't really getting with the guy that
She was
got her
married to
pregnant.
someone else.
No, she wasn't
right?
married.
No?
My mother was out just living her life. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. And she got pregnant, had me.
Big smile.
I didn't have a father.
Did you
my
know
father.
who the father was, your biological father?
I still don't know who it is, for sure. I've never taken any blood tests. The guy who I knew was my father, who claims to be my father, he passed away, he died.
And is that legs?
Yes, but then recently, after I got shot, this other guy came, was like he was my father, and he looks like me. He been in the jail to see me. His kids look like me.
Well, what was that like?
That was the bug out. I just woke up and he was standing over me. So
In jail?
when I was in the hospital,
And what did he? I mean, do you believe him?
I do in a way because he looks like me, and his kids look like me.
Why don't you get a blood test to find out?
It's scary.
Is it pointless now?
In a way, I mean, I'm not gonna love him anymore or love him any less. So it's pointless.
Did he explain why he left?
Yeah.
What did he say?
It was personal. It wasn't, I don't want to bring
Okay.
to this world. I'll tell everything about me, but I
Right.
don't
No, that's
want to give
fine.
out his business.
Cool.
Ads.
Wat tanden uniek maakt, maakt ze ook moeilijker schoon te maken. Een versleten opzetborstel maakt poetsen nog moeilijker. En laat miljoenen tandplakbacteriën achter. Een nieuwe oranje opzetborstel bereikt ook de ruimtes tussen de tanden en zorgt zo opnieuw voor 100% slacht. Dus
I hope that I feel okay.
opnieuw voor perfect
And I do
schone
think I should
tanden
go
met
out for a little
Ondoré.
bit with you. Actually, so I should get some
Met
fresh air.
Ziggo kun je helemaal opgaan
Okay.
met al jouw favoriete muziek.
So now I've been streaming for 2 hours and 36 minutes. Phew. Good job. Yeah. I've seen a couple of famous people walking around in neighborhoods. I got one more for you, Jessica Alba, one of my crushes. Jessica Alba's hot as hell, no doubt, but she's not really my type. I'm much more into like the Angelina Jolie, J-Lo type of shit. Okay, so should I end the stream? Should we go soon?
Yeah,
I
we
don't
have
think
to
I'll have
go
internet.
Also because
All right,
of
guys.
the YouTube meeting.
Oh yeah, shit! I got a YouTube meeting. I must go, guys. Till next video.
Catch you later.
Catch you later. I'm curious.